aside from materialistic things, God gives us many, many gifts in life. It's either through a passion that we want to provide more value to somebody, or it might just be something that you're really good at. But I'm going to tell you right now why I choose to be a Christian content creator. Yes, I'm not one of those big famous people out there on the internet, but I have chosen a path where I do want to create valuable content for Christian people. You know, there are many, many streamers out there. These people on Twitch, on YouTube, on, I know there's different sites now like Rumble and Kick. And so I know as myself, am I going to choose to do things that are just kind of like lazy fun? Or am I going to do what a Christian should be doing and have the ultimate fun, but doing it for God? And so this is why I'm a Christian content creator right now in my life. And I'm going to tell you right now is that in the past, I was not a Christian content creator. In fact, I was growing up and I think I could call myself someone that grew up on YouTube, you know, instead of television. Of course, I watched TV, cartoons, things like that. But I think a big impact when I was growing up was YouTube content creators, like gaming content creators. You know, when you're a kid, you love to watch gaming videos. But here's the thing is that I also created like different vlogs and different types of videos as well, which I thought was really great to be able to look back on. And in this video, I'm going to actually show you why I'm a Christian content creator and where I actually started to get on that pathway to there. And so I think a lot of people don't really realize is that I started on YouTube back in February 19th, 2015. And I know this is just like a cat video, which is funny, right? Because that's not really being a content creator. But technically, that was my first upload. And so I did a video, and I'm going to show you these videos. And I'm not going to like have a super lengthy thing on it, but I just want to show you a little bit about my past on YouTube content creating. And so, of course, we got my cat here, another cat. And this was actually for my 10 subscriber special for YouTube. Back in the day, many people was like putting out content about their subscriber specials. Like if they reached a certain milestone, they would make a video on that. And I think some people still do that today. I know it's not as big as it used to be back in the 2010s, but it really was a big thing. And so I got sucked into that. And of course, granted, I was only 12 years old, you know, so this was a long time ago, but it was a good time back in the day. And this was when I was going on a trip to Michigan, and I thought that was kind of unique. I went to New York City, I went to the Cheesecake Factory in Providence, Rhode Island, and then I hit 500 subscribers, you know, back in 2017 of January. So remember, the first content right here was the cat. And then I have, see, this is my voice back in the day.
Special kitty. And this is actually a special for the 10 subscribers. This is my kitty called Trix.
This is only a minute.
And he is adorable. Look at him. Little paw. This is his paw. This is his face. And little whiskers. Meow, meow, meow. He's my cat. And this is Truffles. Say hello to the camera. There he is. And he was actually in my first video I ever did. And you can actually
You can see some of the statistics, the analytics,
yeah,
I guess.
So thanks guys for giving me the 10 subscribers.
Continue the video.
It's me, and yeah, I am back. It's day 2, and I am getting the supplies for the Soda and Mentos challenge. So, I'm surprised that we're able to get all these supplies like a day after I hit 500 subscribers.
Here's the thing, is that back when I first started, I was like, you know, I gotta get more subscribers. That's what I gotta do. You know, I gotta keep growing the audience and everything like that, which is awesome. But that shouldn't be the main goal. The main goal is reaching the most people, and the views is what's more important than the subscribers.
And I have money that I earned from clearing a stage at my school. The principal paid me 15 bucks, and I'm gonna use that money to buy the soda and Mentos. I'm gonna get Diet Coke and Mint Mentos if they have them at Walmart. So I'll see you at Walmart. Bye. Alright guys, so here is Walmart.
There's
and
Walmart.
Yeah, we're gonna get the soda and Mentos right now, and I'll see you when we get our first item. So here we are. It's only $1 for Diet Coke. So let's get 2 of these. Let's put the Diet Coke into the carriage. It's 1, and then here's 2. And yeah. Let's get the Mentos now. Okay, so here is the candy aisle, and let's look for the Mentos. So we have Milky Way, we got Snickers, just normal Musketeers, like a whole multi-pack, but let's look for the Mentos.
And a lot of these companies as well, like they have all these weird gay stuff going on, like Pride Month and all that. And I really just hate that stuff. And so I try to avoid the very most I can to avoid anything that promotes transgenderism and just wicked stuff like that.
That's a lot of candy. Okay, so I just found the Mentos. They are up here, the Mint Mentos, 6 rolls, and let's get a couple of these. They're $3.14, so I'll just get 1 packet of this. So there's 6 rolls in here, and yeah, let's put that in the carriage. Boom, guys, we got the Mentos and the Diet Coke, and I'll see you when we're doing the experiment. Hey guys, so welcome back, and we are doing the experiment now. This is day 3, and here we go. So we have the Mentos and the Diet
I know it's kind of quiet. I'm so far
let's
away.
Put the Mentos down, and in here, if you're wondering, there's a bunch of Mentos, but I only picked out
Wait a minute.
these 2.
Alright, do you want to know what time of the year this was? Let's check that out. This was January 29th, 2017. Imagine that. Like, it was freezing out. It was literally dead winter. It's crazy. But hey, you know, this is the thing is that you do a lot of things just to impress people, but really just for the fun of it as well. So I was having fun. I was trying to do a special for my YouTube subscriber stuff. But hey, you know, even though it was ridiculous just going out there in this freezing cold weather with short sleeves and shorts on, it was still fun, right?
Because when I was emptying the Mentos, I learned that I could just crack them in half, and then I could pour them in just by pressing them in. So it's a lot easier. So let's put down those Mentos.
Innovation.
And then we have the Diet Coke, guys. So I use this box for like a little bit of leverage, and boom. Okay, so let's unscrew this. It's very, very cold, guys. We're doing this in the middle of winter, so hopefully that doesn't spill. Let's hurry up and get this. Okay. And so because this is 500 subscribers, I'm gonna do something crazy. After it finishes little Mentos inside there and it explodes, I'm gonna pour a little bit on my head because you guys want something crazy, am I right? So let's break this. Oh, a little Mento popped out. Okay, so this little half right here.
Alright, this is gonna be crazy.
So let's put that aside. And let's just do this. Okay. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Here we go, guys.
That's insane.
Man, wasn't that crazy? Here we go.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
it's so cold. Oh man, I never knew Diet Coke could be so freezing in like winter time.
I know,
Man,
I was just
and my
being
shirt is so
sarcastic
that's
there.
Insane. I'm so surprised how far it could shoot up. That was just awesome. All right, let's unravel this one now. Or is isn't wet at all. So, oh man, it's freezing. It's like freezing. Okay, but I'm doing this for 500 subs. Let's do this. Woo!
Look at that.
That is such a celebration right there. Let's pour it out of my head. Woo!
Wow.
Man, that is crazy, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you back inside after I finish drying myself off with these towels. Peace out. Wow. Just wow. That's all I can really say. But it was a really cool experience with that experiment because I never knew that that could really happen. Because there's always that chance of that could be a fake or...
Yeah, it was a cool science experiment and everything. I thought it was really awesome. You know, just having those Mentos go in there and then the soda just shooting way up high to the sky. I thought that was incredible. I thought it was a great scientific experiment for the video. And yeah, I know a lot of this stuff is kind of like, yeah, why would I do a scientific experiment for a subscriber special? I don't know. I was just having fun with it. That's the important thing, is that back then, when I first started out, I was having fun, you know, trying things out, doing vlogs, doing gaming videos, doing all these sort of things just to have a good time. And I think being a Christian content creator, I think it's fun, but you have to be more explanatory, you know, just having more explanations with what you're talking about, what you're trying to, I guess, relay to people. And so it's not like you're having a blast when you're doing this kind of content now, but it is a lot better. It's more fulfilling, and it's just in general just a lot more right there and then kind of deal, instead of yeah, I'm gonna do this next week, I don't know what else I'm gonna do, what kind of game am I gonna do. You know, it's just like with Christian content, it's endless stuff because the world is the world and you have to call it out like it is, and that's really, it's more genuine as well. So really, I'm just glad that even though I did that type of content before, I'm glad what I'm doing now is what I'm doing now. And I thought that was amazing, so praise the Lord. That was really cool and everything. And now, I'm going to show you what progressed after these vlogs. Of course, in between all these videos, I did like gaming videos, but I deleted them. And so even though I wasn't into real estate, like I wasn't with the job with a real estate career or anything, I still made these videos because I really loved the topic. And so I did things on contingent contracts, like if you're selling a home or buying a home, you would have a contingency in the contract. So basically someone could buy a home for if their circumstance was the right circumstance. And then first time home buying, how you prepare for that. I did these funny faces because if you know Graham Stephan, he's like a huge finance YouTuber that developed this viral thumbnail strategy. And so he would just like open his mouth like I did in this thumbnail and just like be wowed and then have like a big text of like first home or something like that. And so you can kind of see like how it developed and everything, real estate worth it. And this is all on Rumble now. I just decided, I was like, you know, I don't need that stuff on YouTube. I'll just save it on Rumble. Even though I didn't have like real life experience with it, I did a ton of research on knowing how to get this stuff accomplished, you know, how this stuff works. Like self-storage, I was even going into numbers. I had like a bunch of calculations and everything going on how to calculate the rates and everything and storage prices or whatever. And yeah, our family does some self-storage facility. We only have one, but we had another one in the past. But I was never involved in that, you know, but of course I've heard different things about it. And yeah, of course my parents, they've had apartment buildings and until like the 2008 crash and all that sort of deal. And then I interviewed some people. Hey, this was when I started getting into interviewing people. So on TikTok, there was this guy called Dylan Dull. And he did real estate content, and I think this was back I can't remember what, I think this was in 2021 or 2020, either one of those years. And I just messaged him. I was like, "Hey, I do like a small YouTube like channel on real estate. I want to see if I can do a short interview, 10 15 minutes." Of course, this was 18 minutes. But hey, and I did an interview with him. I just wanted to hear him out and do a little video about it. It was TikTok famous. So, and then I did some not real estate, but some political content, and this one was actually with a guy called Bruce Trimmer, and he was into doing kind of like reaction videos to politics, kind of like the um Benny Johnson, I think that's what his name is. And then I interviewed Ricky Carruth. I actually flew out to Alabama and shadowed him for an entire day. So I know how the how real estate agents tick, and how really just the whole career goes in general. Because I might, who knows, Lord willing, if it's God's will or not, I might get my real estate license or something like that. Maybe do an investment property. But yeah, that was like a big thing I was into back a couple years ago. I interviewed Dylan Dull again. This was how he scaled his real estate business, where basically he kept on doing the BRRRR strategy, which is buy, refinance, repeat, that kind of deal, with real estate properties. And so I thought that was pretty smart. I think he got that strategy from like a channel called Bigger Pockets. That was like a Canadian YouTube real estate channel. And then I went to JP Morgan's gravesite in Hartford, Connecticut. So that was pretty cool. I did a vlog on that. I thought that was amazing. The thing is, I had like a bunch of weird music, like vlog music, like kind of what you saw previously. And yeah, I don't really support that stuff anymore. I don't really like that. I really just can't express anymore how horrible that music is. It's just like, don't listen to that stuff. It's just, all it is gonna be like just noise in your ear. It might, who knows, it might not even affect you, but it's just pointless to listen to, because it's just random noises in your ear to just go off in your ears, and it's just not going to bring you any joy. It might bring you joy if you want it for like a couple of minutes, or maybe, who knows, a whole day, but it's not going to bring you long-term joy. It's not going to give you something worthwhile. So that's why I don't support that stuff, that music. But yeah, this was a good video if you just look past the music stuff. And then I did like an inspirational thing. I wanted to say, like, yeah, a lot of people fail their New Year's goals. So set it so high, even though you're going to fail it like everybody else, you're still going to go past a lot of people when you set your New Year's goal. So I did a video about that. Then I did like a short video talking about like how Mr. Beast across all his platforms had over 200 million subscribers. I think he's like the most subscribed person on the entire internet, as of this moment. And then I deleted TikTok and I deleted Discord. I did like some TikTok videos back when it was called Musical.ly, and then I was just like influenced by the Republican Party, where they're all like, yeah, it's Chinese propaganda, it's tracking your data and everything. And yeah, of course it tracks your data, so does all the other social media sites. But honestly, the Chinese government and all that, like, I honestly, if the only time you want to make sure that's not a big thing is like if you're trying to make sure that you have a good privacy, and that's the only time. I think it's a platform to use if you want to promote content for Jesus Christ. And so that's really, I'm going to actually redo TikTok now. I'm going to post Christian content on there. Discord, that's a pretty big, I guess in a way it's not really social media, but Discord, it's like a platform that you can grow a community on. And so yeah, it's not organic. Like, you would have to push it from everywhere else, and at the end of the day, all these different social media sites are basically mini discords. And then even Rumble, they have this thing called locals. I know it's like a membership thing, but they also have like a free thing where you can just create a community. It's just like Discord, except for like I guess some different moderators, and I think even now they have moderators. And then I did a collaboration with this guy called David Theus, and this was about his life story, how he ran for Congress in Florida. He lost, but it's kind of interesting story on how he ran his campaign. And he's a teacher. He's in business with like the Florida Business Board or something like that. And yeah, I thought that was a kind of cool collaboration. And then I started doing the content I do now, being strict for Jesus Christ, how to be saved and go to heaven. I have that as a featured video on YouTube. And war in Israel, how you shouldn't be supporting Israel and you shouldn't be supporting Palestine. Yeah, where am I going now? Really, I just feel like I want to do Christian content. I want to keep pushing forward with that, and we'll see where it ends up. And yeah, I had a really good time making this video, looking back at many memories. Yes, I guess it could be considered cringe to some people just looking at some things back then, but I love those memories. I love to see them. I love to experience them again. But you can never dwell on memories, because when you start dwelling on it, then you start wishing, oh, I wish I could go back there, and then you never go forward. So it's time right now, as we're living this life for Jesus Christ right now on earth, we got to keep moving forward, get souls saved, and that's my motivation. I want to make sure I win people to Christ. And here's the thing, I first developed this outro when I started doing my videos, back then. I used to say, peace out, but I really started saying, peace, and that's how the video ended. And so I just want to say it one last time. I want to say God bless you, follow Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and peace.